Yes, sir. Thursday night is going down, man. Y'all know what it is, man, from a married man's perspective. Everybody that's on the live, make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. If you're on Facebook, man, share this to every group that you in, man. Share it on your page, man. We about to go down through there tonight, man. The topic of the night, man, is should a man pay all the bills, man? And we're going to go down through there from a married man's perspective, man. Before we get into that, though, you know what I'm saying? We're going to go into a video, man. This Dallas is on, man. Y'all go check this out, man. And then we're going to come right back and we're going to get all the way into it, man. Y'all check it out, man. This song is called You Better Call Me. You better call a ninja. Let's go.
3 a.m. and you not home. But I ain't gon' blow you up, cause girl, you grown. But I hope you don't think that I'm stupid, and I hope you don't think I'm a goofy. I got time that's go around, we can do it. You better call a nigga. You better call a nigga. Oh. Seen this shit all before. You should've saw for me. You gon' try to say that you was hanging out with your friends. I'ma grab my effing in and I'ma hop in the Benz. I'ma pop up where you at, you gon' be shocked in the bitch. I'ma add a nigga out and shoot him all of this shit. See, baby, I done told you not to play with me, and you must ain't believe I was crazy. Better hope that nigga run with some steppers, because I get reckless, but you know that, baby. Before we get out of hand, my phone better ring. You better pray that you say the right thing, cause roll a blunt like one. You just don't know that you got the right one. I got time for this one. Yeah. Usually I let shit slide, but this ain't done. I'm gon' get even on. I'ma do the most. You hurt me for no reason. You better call a nigga. You better call my ass. You better call a nigga. You better call my ass.
My boy say ain't no leaving him, boy.
that was Tonyo.
Call me. Yeah, man.
You better call him, man.
Ain't nobody else. We together forever.
Forever. Shit, hey, man. That was Dallas's own, man. Tonyo Hall, man. Y'all go check him out, man. He got features with Yella Beezy, man. He been in the game for a little minute, man. Y'all know we gonna show love to the locals. You know what I'm saying? Because they say that Dallas don't have no talent, but shit, everybody come down here and get a bag. That's not true, huh? Well, say, man, it's Thursday night, man, from a married man's perspective, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's going down, man. I am QD, period.
I'm your boy, Billy Bell.
And it's your boy, TJ, DFW's finest, baby. What's good?
It's going down, man. And this is from a married man's perspective, man. Thursday night.
Motherfucking perspective.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Should a man be paying all the bills? That's what we heard tonight for. We holding court.
We need to find that out.
Yeah, we holding court tonight, man. We going down through that.
Yeah, we gonna go down through there tonight. I'm gonna send the link. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna send the link out right now. Matter of fact, let's get this jumping right now. Y'all share it. Y'all look. Y'all
court
share
is
the
in
live.
session.
Y'all share the live, man. We gonna chop it up, man, for a little minute, man. For y'all go get your little drink, go get your wine, go get in a comfortable space, because we're gonna have a real live grown-up conversation.
Hey man, because I done heard both sides of the coin, man. And we're gonna we're gonna give it to you from a married man perspective tonight. From three black men. We having a real talk tonight, man. We ain't cutting no corners. We ain't biting our tongue. We ain't doing none of that, man.
At all. Think about it. You know, many men, you know what I'm saying, in this generation, you know, kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying, that they're being taken advantage of by these women out here that's broke, that want to take care of them, you know what I'm saying, and they feel like they shouldn't have to work. But at the same time, should a man pay all the bills? Should he take care of his bills or take care of, you know what I'm saying, you know, his sneaky link? Take care of, you know, his little side piece, you know what I mean? Or if you got a wife, you take care of home? Are you taking care of home? I mean,
are you taking care of home, sir?
We need to hear from you tonight. Court is in session, baby.
Hey, y'all.
Yes, sir.
I just shot the link out there, y'all, for the ladies that see the link in the comments. For the ones that haven't been on the show before, if you want to get on to the panel, just click one of these links wherever you're watching us from. If you on YouTube, you click the YouTube link. If you on Twitch, click the Twitch link. If you on Facebook, click the Facebook link. You know what I'm saying? Yes, shout out to Danielle Leonard, man. She putting all the women on her, man. She got all the women coming on. Right? They click up tonight, huh? Yeah, we gotta get the fellas on her tonight, man.
I got a partner that say, man, he don't want his woman to pay not one bill.
What?
She better not even think about paying. He say, man, he want to pay all the bills, man, because he want everything to go his way. He said he don't want no excuse why his home should be out of order. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
He said, He said if I'm paying all the bills, my house should never be out of order.
Yeah. He got a point there.
Yeah, that's understandable right there. You know, a man don't work, don't eat. You got to take care of home. You know what I mean? What else you gonna do? You gonna lay up, you know what I'm saying, be up on your girl all day? Heck no. Get out there, you know what I'm saying, you know, get your hustle on. I'm talking about that legal hustle.
Yeah.
About that you know, that legal hustle, you know what I mean? Get your job.
And go get your
now, I mean, from the other side. Now, from the other side of the coin, you got, you know what I'm saying, where the man, you know what I'm saying, will let a woman, you know what I'm saying, work too. And this is where you get that, you know, the 50-50. I don't believe in 50-50. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But I believe in 100%. If I'm bringing 100, I need you to bring 100. That's what, you know what I'm saying. That's how I see it.
We got a special guest backstage, man. I'm gonna wait till everybody get on the live. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring her up, man. We got a special surprise guest. She is so she know about this marriage stuff, man. She gonna give out some game too. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna put her on in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, we giving y'all all time, man.
Give the people a few more minutes.
We giving y'all a few minutes
before we go in.
We're gonna give y'all 5 minutes, man. We're gonna give y'all 5 minutes, man, to let everybody go on and get your shares on. Go on and tag your people that you want on here, man. Hey, fellas, man, we need some backup, bro. These women are on here,
What a man at, man. What a man
say. I need male participation tonight because we got some experts that's in the comments. We got an expert backstage. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna go down through there tonight, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting reinforcement right now, man. I'm getting reinforcement. Don't trip, man. All right. Help is on the way, man. You don't trip, man.
Help on the way, man. Yeah. I wanted to talk to y'all tonight, man, before we go into the topic, man. Hey, everybody, y'all see the topic. I got it going down, strolling on the bottom right there. Before we go into the topic tonight, man, I wanted to bring up to y'all attention some of the things that have been going on, man, in the sports world, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, we need to talk about that.
Hey, we got to talk about this, man, because this is from a married man's perspective, so you know how we do, man. When us three on the panel, man, we got to talk about this. But I want y'all to look at this right here. I want y'all to look at this right here.
Man, if y'all
see that?
Man,
hey man, do you see that right there?
Man, hey man,
what they doing, man? What they think? What they doing right there, man?
Man, LeBron. He ain't coming to the Mavericks,
man. Pipe dreams.
Look, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. LeBron, you better not do that, boy. I'm telling you, man. You finna kill your legacy, man, with all this old flip-flopping, man. You gotta stay loyal, man. Hey, man, if you do this, hey, bro, I can't even have your back no more.
I don't think LeBron, he got too much invested in. That was his whole reason going to California. You know, he got the production company. He got his boy playing basketball in Cali. There's no way he's gonna pack his family up to just come and play basketball. I don't see that one.
I don't see it either. I mean, even, you know what I'm saying, with the fact that Kyrie Irving, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to reach out to him. We already seen there was bad blood with them, you know what I'm saying, when that was in Cleveland. So, I mean, now, stay in LA, bro. Stay in LA.
Stay in LA, bro. Stay your butt in LA, man. We ain't trying to hear that. Hey, what y'all feel about this guy right here, though? What's up with this guy right here, though, man? Hey, man, this guy right here, man, he going through some things, man. Hey, so he done got locked up, you know what I'm saying, by that little case he had caught in Vegas. And that went down. So his girl and all his baby mamas, man, they going back and forth. Typical things, man.
Shannon Sharpe. I knew that was bound to happen, bro. I'm just gonna say it like this. Skip Bayless is garbage. He been garbage, you know what I'm saying, even when he was with the Dallas Times Herald back in the day, bro. And even now, I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, it ain't no undisputed, because I was about sick of him.
I would go get a brother to make the show pop, because he can't make the show pop by himself. Let's keep it a buck.
Shoot. But let's take it back, you know what I'm saying, when he was with ESPN and Stephen A. Smith called him out. Mark Jackson called him out. Jalen Rose called him out. I mean, come on, bro.
Hey, TJ, they say that they got Undisputed from the views that they were getting off of, it was a spinoff from First Take. You know what I'm saying? They was liking how him and Shannon Sharpe always got into it on the debate. And that's what brought forth Undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we had with that, man.
If you go back, you know what I'm saying, to the show that, you know what I'm saying, that Shannon Sharpe looked like he was about to knock Skip Bayless' head off. I mean,
when he talked
for him to disrespect him, you know what I'm saying, as a Hall of Famer and tell him that Tom Brady is better than him, bro, that's a slap to the face.
Nah, for real though. Hey,
boy, it took I appreciate his professionalism. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it could have went a different way. And I'm, you know what I'm saying, this was just, it was building up, you know what I'm saying? It was going to build up to this eventually. So I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, you know, Shannon Sharpe moving on. He got, you know what I'm saying, Club Shay going. Wherever he go, he going to pop. He going to definitely do that.
Hey, shout out to Shannon
Sharpe. Everybody that's coming in, man, please hit the like, man. And if y'all don't know what the topic tonight, should a man be paying all the bills?
Oh, it's scrolling across the bottom of the ticker.
I just want to reiterate that, man. You know.
Now, I got one more for y'all. Y'all hear about Zion Williamson in this OnlyFans model?
What happened with that?
Bro, that nigga Zion Williamson is a sex freak. And when I tell you, when I went on Twitter and the chick, you know what I'm saying, that he was hot, you know what I'm saying, supposed to have been with, talking about he was, you know what I'm saying, gonna move it down to New Orleans and, you know, they did sex tapes and all this stuff or whatever. Bro, this chick is going in. I'm talking about exposing everything. Call that nigga, call him trash. Telling, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, he messing with these trap females and all this stuff like that, bro. He ain't got another woman pregnant.
Ain't she supposed to have something to do, supposed to be like Boosie X or something like that, man?
I don't know. Her name is Mariah Mills, from what I saw, you know what I'm saying, what I saw on Twitter.
I seen something on social media, man. I don't know, man, but
man, it's crazy, bro.
Hey, man, shit. If she was with Boosie, man, she a freak anyway. But say, check this out, man. It's going down, man. Let's check in, man.
Definitely going down.
should a man pay all the bills, man? Say before let's bring our special guest that we got in the background, man. We got
QD.
Say, man, this right here need a drum roll right here, man, because y'all probably done seen her on every corner in Dallas. Her billboard is all over.
All right.
Freedom Financial is her business. She is a motivational coach, a motivational speaker. Her and her husband, man, they got businesses all over this mug. You know what I'm saying? They are motivational coaches, man. They are married coaches, man. They show you how to build a business with your spouse. Man, let me not say no more, man. Let me bring my little sister on here, man. Rakita Starks.
There we go.
Man.
Hey.
How you doing?
I was waiting on that last line, my little sister,
Yeah. How you doing?
How you doing?
Hello.
I seen your billboards all over DFW, and now, wow, I get to meet the lady, the queen, our black queen, Rakita Starks. What's good with you today?
Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for having me on.
I'm glad you came on.
I wouldn't be anywhere else. Let me hop on here for my brother real quick.
Hey, let me tell him where
I
you
heard
at
y'all
right
talking about this nonsense.
Let me tell him where you at right now. Say, hey, bro, look, listen to me. I made a judgment call on this right here. You hear me? Say, her and her husband on vacation right now. They in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I said, I need you to come on the show tonight. And guess what, man? She came on the show, man. Let's go, man.
Yep. Yeah. I thought you were talking about in person. I was like, oh, okay, I can do virtual. Let me get my computer real quick. Come up here. Get on here.
Say, tell them a little background about how long you
a little bit about me. Of course, Dallas, Texas native. Let me tell you about a little bit of what I believe. I believe that no marriage should suffer for the sake of business. And so what I do is help married entrepreneurs develop strong foundations in their business so they don't sacrifice their marriage for their business. Because about 50% of marriages end in divorce, especially amongst entrepreneurs. So, and the biggest cause of divorce are just financial issues, sexual issues, arguments, disagreements, just not met expectations. So I help people get on the same page with that and help their business thrive so their marriage can thrive too, and their family. So that's a little bit about me. Married to Success is that the business that I'm about. Married to Success, because success takes commitment, marriage takes commitment, family takes commitment. So that's what I'm about.
Okay, I dig that. I most definitely feel all that.
Yes, yeah, I like that. I might to holler at you at the show.
Holler at me.
Me and my wife, she got a little business jumping off, and then I need to revitalize my computer repair business or whatever, so I can stop working for the 9 to 5, and do my own little thing.
Look, people trying to down the 9 to 5 right now. See, that's the problem. There's nothing wrong with it as long as you have a backup plan and a plan to do your own thing eventually. Sure. People try to glorify this entrepreneurship life, and it ain't.
And
you just hop into.
Okay?
Trust me, I know it's not anything to jump into.
And that's the biggest thing that a lot of and this is what's going on. A lot of people that's been on my boy and like to say the corporate plantation. At some point you want to branch out and do your own thing, but I don't think a lot of times people don't realize when you decide to go ahead and do your own business and start it, you're gonna work even harder because it's all on you.
Yep.
And that reality keeps in your ass like, damn, ain't nobody here to tell me to do this. I got to do all this by myself. Yeah, you got to do all
on you. Yes. All on you. All that. All the stuff that you weren't getting paid to do, all that's on you.
and it's the biggest thing. Your significant other don't even have any type of aspiration as to be an entrepreneur, and all they saying is like, I'll be glad when they get this out their system when they're going back to work. You know what I'm saying?
That could be a part of the problem, though. That could be a part of the problem, though. When y'all not on the same page of, okay, what are your dreams? It's not just a phase. You notice and you can recognize who are true deep down entrepreneurs, who can manage themselves and have leadership qualities that can run and run a business, really. And not everyone has the leadership development and the leadership skills to run a business. If you are not committed to the development of people or serving people, then it's not gonna be long lasting for you.
All right, since we on this subject, it pretty much ties into what we're talking about. Should a man pay all the bills? All right, okay. What's that movie with Taraji P. Henson when she had a little money and the guy he was a inventor and he was trying to get himself together and
acrimony.
Like, you gonna keep on
acrimony.
When you gonna stop funding his pipe dreams? You know what I'm saying? So, the hardship they was facing and all this type of stuff. Do you tell your significant other, hey man, it's time to do something different, or do you continue to fund those dreams and continue to carry the slack? Like, hey, look, the bills is kicking my ass. Your income ain't adding up right now. You know what I'm saying? What do you really do in those type of situations for real though?
Well, I wouldn't find myself in that kind of situation. Just even in the dating phase, I knew what to look for. I was looking for an ambitious man, because an ambitious man is always going to make a way. So I don't believe that a man should pay all the bills. I don't believe that, but I do believe that if he is paying all the bills, you should carry the weight at home. So
thanks.
So if you're in a season where he's trying to figure it out, or he's in between some things, then support is necessary on both ends. Like, you have to understand, okay, he needs my support in this area. I'm going to pick up the slack on this.
Yeah.
And it takes a strong woman to be married to an entrepreneur or a man who is pursuing his dreams. Because it takes a lot of prayer, it takes a lot of faith, and it takes a lot of trust. All right, do I trust him to come through? Do I trust him to make sure that he's providing for our family? Like, is this just a season that he's going through? Like, he's learning, like he's going to figure this out. So it takes a lot of, it's not just one thing of should a man pay the bills? Like, do I trust him to come through in the end?
Right. You said that, and that's key, trust. Because and that goes back to the point what I was talking about, like when your significant, like, I hope he get this out of his system, or she get this out of the system when they're going back to work. So that lets me know, and it says the key word that you said, trust. They don't trust what you're doing. You know, they just going along with it at that moment. I mean, something like that. Do you feel like that's something that's detrimental?
Oh yeah. Just even as you're saying this, making me cringe.
It's making me cringe.
If your spouse, y'all have to get on the same page with that, because if your spouse is in the background saying, "Hey, you need to go back and get a job," but you like, "Nah, I'm pursuing this. Like, I believe this gonna come through." If you can't work on something with passion, if you don't find passion in something, and if you have passion in something and your spouse doesn't support it, it's going to be like dragging along a whole weight behind, like 500-pound weight.
A dead horse.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Keith. So, how long can you wait on this? How long can you stay down for this? And do you have the discussion before he pursues this? Like, what if your partner tells you that he want to start something that you know is unreachable for him?
Well,
hey, bro, listen to me.
That's a good question, though.
Listen to me. You know damn well that it's unreachable for him. How long do you wait?
Well, okay.
Let's go.
Man.
Let's go. You know, hey, you got on this show. You know what's gonna happen when you come over here.
All right.
It's best practice to have a conversation before he starts with someone. Say, hey, okay, we're gonna give this 3 months for. All right, I'm gonna commit 3 months to going full on in pursuing this rap career.
Why it gotta be rap though? Oh my God!
Hey, for real.
Oh,
For real.
no.
Now, I'm gonna go viral and I'm gonna get it. If it don't work after 3 months, then we will revisit this plan and we will come up with the next thing. But if we get to the end of those 3 months and we don't revisit it and you keep on pursuing it, then that's a disrespect to me, because I'm staying down with you and I'm holding you down, but you're not considering what I'm doing on this side of holding down. It's not just the financial part, it's the mental weight of carrying the family. Like, I got to take care of the kids, then I got to take care of the finance and all this kind of stuff. It's not just about you, it's about considering me too. So if y'all don't revisit that after you've set a deadline of how long you will pursue this, then it's like, okay, all right, what's next? So communication.
I'm the type of guy, man. I'm gonna have a dream, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna pursue that. I'm gonna pursue it, and my wife, she gonna be down. But one thing about me, I'm finna keep me a 9 to 5. I'm gonna keep me a hustle going that's gonna continue to bring income in the world. We able to pay these bills. You know what I'm saying? Now, hell yeah, I probably got
right here.
I'm gonna keep something going. So
okay, all right. You're gonna keep the 9 to 5 on the side. But
I got to.
Are you truly fully pursuing something if you have something holding on to as the backup?
Well, man, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Because when you don't have no other option, you go harder for something versus when you have something. All right, I can fall back on this. So what? Only way
that I do that is if my dream is able to pay my bills at the time. If my dream thing able to pay my bills to where I can leave that alone, cool. I'm going all the way in with it. You know what I'm saying? But shit.
Can I throw a wrench in the game, man?
Come on with it.
Check this out.
Here we go.
In today's world, do you think it's even fair to expect the man to have to pay all the bills? I said that to say this. All right, if a man is focused on paying all the bills, how can you expect the man to even work on a dream? See, I think today in today's society we're set up where how the economy is set up, it doesn't work like that. 72% of Americans make under $50,000 a year. So how can the hell I work?
Working a 9 to 5. If you believe in a capitalistic society, then you can create whatever you want to create. So I don't believe that everyone is limited to that certain amount of $50,000 a year. I don't believe also men are naturally going to feel most weight when it comes to finances or carrying the family. Like, it's natural. That's just, but I believe the further we get away from the natural design of it, and where women are forced to step up in ways that men are naturally capable of, then I believe that that's where we get further and further away, and that's where really the family suffers. So
you feel like we'll be getting away from the natural order, how things will be, if we accept that a woman at the end of the day age is expected to pick up the slack or be more independent today if we accept that. Is that basically what you're saying?
Hold on, say that one more time.
I just said you don't want us to get away. I'm saying, like, as we get more into the more of a woman being independent and not expected to stay at home and be more in the workplace. So you're saying that by accepting that we get more away from the natural order of things?
I believe so. See, I'm always going to come from a biblical perspective. So let me put that out there.
Okay.
Men are all that was part of the fall. So God said that when the fall happened, that Adam, you're gonna toil the land. And the woman
by the sweat of your brow.
Exactly. So
I got you.
It's not my design. This is the way. That was part of the fall. Of course, we have Jesus, and He came to save us all, and and we are forgiven. But men are naturally going to have to work. If you don't work, you don't eat. That's just what it is. But a woman is supposed to contribute to the carrying the load. That's why she's the helpmate. I'm going to help you carry the load. I'm going to help you work this land. But I don't believe that a man should pay all the bills. I believe that a woman should come and help carry the load. That's all across the board, not just financially, but okay, if you gonna carry most of the load financially, who's gonna take care of the kids? If I gotta go to work with you, then our family is at risk. Your legacy is at risk. So what do you want?
I mean, look how society set up today. I mean,
society is jacked. Okay,
it's very jacked.
It's jacked.
Very.
Hey, we got a comment real quick. Tori said, when men paid all the bills back in the day, back in my grandmother's days, and the economy was different then. Too high now to carry the weight alone. You need a strong partner with this new economy.
I agree. I totally agree. Coming from, that's why I said that men shouldn't carry the weight alone, but it's more than the financial part of life. It's more than paying the bills. Okay, if you're going to be paying the bills, that means I stayed at home with the kids for almost 5 years. That's saved on them having to go to a child care or daycare. I was cleaning up the house. I'm taking care of the house. The things that you're working for, I'm carrying this load. So for you to say, should a man pay all the bills? Okay, if you pay all the bills, I'm doing my part.
But the thing is, I think we evolved as human beings. See, we used to live at a time that the man would go out and work, and then the woman stay home and raise the children and cook. But now we live in a time where, hell, I'm off today. It might just be on me to cook today. I think as human beings, we're at a point in how times the society is set up. We have to learn to work with each other. It's just not practical for the average human being to be able to carry the whole household. We got. I mean, you got to realize.
Well, do you believe that carrying the whole household means paying all the bills? Is that the equivalent? Is that what you're saying?
Well, the basis of the show, what the question we was asking was, do you believe that a man should pay all the bills? Because we have some women that believe that a man, no matter how bad the economy is, all that.
I don't believe.
Hey, man, you got a broke leg.
As a woman,
you got cancer, man. You got to figure it out. I mean, we literally see this on social media.
Don't you think that's selfish of a woman to think that, okay, he should figure it all out? Like, no,
we got
that's why I'm here to help you. And if you value me as your helpmate, then I'm going to come along and I'm going to come and help you. He created me for you for a reason. He didn't create you to carry all this alone. So if a woman is saying that, then she needs to be reevaluated.
Yeah, she need to go back to the drawing table on that one. So hold on, Mel. I got a question for Keita. So, all right. with all that being said, and you talking to a preacher here, so you know, I deal with a lot of with marriages and all that stuff like that too, especially my own. When it comes down to a 2-person working home. what should both the husband and wife do in order to make sure that the household is, remains sustained? Because it seems to me, you know what I'm saying, that you have, those that was raised up in a two-parent household versus you have those, you know what I'm saying, those raised in a single-parent household. So when you bring those two people together that was more than likely from those type of homes, how do they come together to sustain that house?
Okay, so you have to decide, okay, do I like what I grow up seeing? And then what can I keep and what can I not keep? What habits can I nourish and what habits do I need to throw away? So when it comes to the financial part, when we asking about should the man pay all the bills, what happens when these two come together is that you put down all the bills for the household. You sit down and you need to have a conversation, write down all the bills that it takes for our household to survive. Because it's one thing to survive and it's another thing to thrive. So first we have to get through the survival mode, because when you come into marriage, everybody trying to survive, okay?
That's true. That's true.
Real
so first, for us to survive, these are the bills for the household. We know we got to pay for somewhere to live. We know we need something to eat. We know we need clothes on our back. We know we need electricity, internet, all these kind of things. Write down the necessities. And then based on your skill set, or based on if both of you are working, then you divide them based on it depends on you. I'm just I can't.
Come on, Keely.
Well, come on. I mean, you got me going now, because my mind is already working.
Can a man actually from a woman's perspective, and I've heard different versions, I've heard different answers. Truly, can a woman fully respect her husband or significant other if she is paying the buck of the bill? What I mean by that is, it just so happens because we live in a time in the era where women are more educated and they're graduating at a higher rate per capita.
That's true.
Than men. So they're naturally earning more. Have we evolved to a time where we can get past that? Hey man, you're just not gonna meet a guy that's gonna have the equal income or just as much as you. You are the income, the head income of the household. You are the high earner. But at the end of the day, could you actually still respect that man and let him leave, knowing that he doesn't pay the buck of the bills?
Wow.
That's a good question.
Wow. Hey, Bill.
Okay. And I got the flip side of the coin. Bill, I got the flip side of the coin.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
I believe that a man will show you who he is before you even marry him. So if I don't see any kind of me when I was dating, and this was 10, 11 years ago. So in today's time, listen, I believe that a man shows you who he is before you marry him. And I was looking for a man with ambition and drive. And even though when we were married, when we first started dating, my husband was the manager of a pawn shop. But I could tell from talking to him that he had bigger goals and bigger dreams that could fit my dreams in them. So it's not that can you respect it is a part of, can I trust you to take care of the house? Can I trust you to take care of me and provide? Because a lioness, so you have to realize who you're talking to too. Because if you are talking to a sheep, or if you're talking to someone who is say the deer, but you're talking to a lioness, one who naturally has an ability to hunt or naturally can do it herself, then the lioness needs, hold up, I'm sorry, I don't know why this is going. Okay, so a lioness, the lion protects the herd. The lioness goes out and hunt. So you have to realize what kind of woman you are in a relationship with before you even marry her. And then the woman needs to understand what kind of man you are. If you're not a man who can protect and provide for the household, then I'm not attracted to you, period. So it don't matter if you can pay the bills right now. Can you protect me from these?
I love that analogy because that's a true fact analogy. And the animal kingdom,
that's it.
The woman does. The woman is that goes out and hunt, and in human terms is the breadwinner. The male lion is the protector. No matter what, I still hold everything together like the glue. I love that analogy. So it is based on trust. So I agree with that 100%. I like that.
All right. So now here come the flip side. So what about the man that is
taking care of another woman on here? Like, this is getting heavy for me.
Yeah, let me put another woman on here.
Let's get another woman on here because I got the flip side. But you know what I mean? Let's bring another woman on.
All right.
Yeah, let me drop the link down. Hey, all the women, man, I'm dropping the link down right here so y'all can jump on. Yeah, come on, TJ.
All right, so like I said, here's the flip side. So you got the man, he got the college degree, he got the money, he got the house, the car, and everything, but he runs into the OnlyFans model, Instagram model, the thought, and all she wants, is a man to take care of her. Period. She ain't bringing nothing to the equation of her body. What does a man do in that situation then?
Well, man, let me answer that shit.
Right. An alpha male.
Any man that wants a woman of that stature, he already got it on his mind that he finna run the household. He already got it on his mind that he finna pay all the bills. You feel me? Basically, he just that's his trophy. You know what I'm saying? That's just his trophy. That's what she there for. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody that's in the position of building with a woman is gonna pick that. You know what I'm saying? Unless I see this OnlyFans got ambition. Oh, okay, shit, I can put her in the hey, she want to be on the reality show. Oh, we gonna, you know what I'm saying? Or unless you can put her in a position to where y'all both can win. You feel what I'm saying? But shit, man.
Okay.
If you want her, if she wants you to pay all the bills and you already see that she on some shit like that, hey man, you putting yourself in that position.
We finna go there, warming it up, Curdy.
I'm trying. Hey, man.
Like,
but look,
I had to ask the question.
If you're in a building phase, you won't see that as someone who's going to help you build. You would see that woman as a person. All right, this is for now. Yeah. So I mean, I don't.
I'm gonna say something, man.
If a man is married and he is entertained, I know this is a different side of it, but if he is a man and he's married and he's entertaining that, then that just shows a man who's undisciplined. Like, if you are entertaining that you're undisciplined and you are not focused on building your goals and building your legacy. So that's what I say about that.
Boy, hold on, we got Tori and fool with this one, man. My baby, she ain't fit the F Hicks me.
No, they going off in the comments.
Ooh, I gotta see this. Hold on.
You go out, I take care of the bills, guys.
I'm gonna say something, man. I just look at shit totally different, man. I'm a person of logic. I feel like if me as a man, I wouldn't give a damn if I'm a billionaire. A woman still has to do something. It's like this. In life, everybody should be doing something. Everything is about motion.
Yeah.
I don't want you to still solely be dependent on me. What we have today, we can lose tomorrow.
Exactly.
Say it feels better swimming when knowing that both of us know how to swim, me versus me trying to hold you up too, and then I get tired and I drown. Because the thing is, hey man, true enough, man, we can make some sandwiches with this one loaf of bread, but we can make a whole bunch of sandwiches with 2 loaves of bread.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Or we get the bread with meat. Like we can have
That's what I like them type of
you bring the meat, let's put it together then.
Hey, I like that. That's what I like. Hey, my wife just joined the panel, man. She got a few words she want to say. What's going on, Miss DD Jello Shots?
That's not what it
Lady
says.
D, what it do?
You can't be on here if your video ain't on, man. You got
I know.
to
Your video.
Yeah, we need to get your video. Get your video on, ma'am. Oh.
All right, come on. What's up, boo?
What's up? I've been listening. I've been just LeVay, I have to disagree with you on one thing you said though.
Okay.
You know, I got but if I'm rich and my husband is like, well, we both equal either way it goes. So I don't believe in that, you know, I got $1 million and he don't. But if let's say one of us hit the lottery, for instance, and you said that you still believe the woman still should be doing something, I believe, if I'm correct when you was talking about that.
Exactly.
But I feel like why, if we can't get ahead, if the other person can't, and we can focus on something else or investment, you know, it doesn't.
We building.
What is your definition of doing something?
Like when I'm saying,
my thing is, if we're a couple, my goal is to bring out the best in you. You bring out the best in me. It's something in life that you want to do. It ain't about just sitting back and enjoying the money. Because after you bought everything else, what else is it for you to do? Yeah. How many bags you want to buy? How many trips you gonna take? How many cars you gonna buy? Life is about having a purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I'm done it all. The thing in life that drives me the most right now, is being able to empower myself and empower others. And what I mean by that, actually building generational wealth. Man, my mother and father dropped the ball. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. My drive every day is to be better than my mother and father. I love my mother and father for giving me life, because without them, I would not be here.
All right.
But right now, my mother and my father, unfortunately, didn't put me and my siblings in a good position if they was to pass away. And it starts with the simple things from home ownership, insurance policy, the little basic shit.
Yeah.
We still haven't figured that shit out.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
My thing is, how can I be with someone that just wants to just spend the money? It's bigger than that.
I totally agree with that. I don't.
You gotta be.
Should be with somebody who just.
You got your partner. Hell yeah, your partner gotta be an asset. They gotta be an asset. Not no liability.
Not no liability at all.
A foundation or something. You're gonna do something. You're gonna find something to be ambitious about. And that's the problem. That's
but what if their ambition is helping you to achieve your ambition? How would you feel about that then? Or if they helping you to achieve your goal? Like, what do you think about that?
We working together. We won. You doing something. My dream is your vision also. So we have bringing it together. Now it's different. Sometimes we have a person that's eating off our vision. They not really contributing to it. You contributing to my vision, so you just as much as you belong. You own just as much as me, as because we did this together. Yeah. But now, but today we have people that say, "Hey, nah, I want a put together ass dude. Man, he got to be getting the bag. Man, it's bigger than your looks. After I have sex with you, after we did this and that, what do you actually bring to the table?
Yeah.
More than just your
body. I'm on your boat. I'm on your boat.
I mean, and then,
you right.
And even to piggyback, said on what Lavelle is saying or whatever, what foundation are you laying? The man, I'm saying, he can do his part all day long or whatever, but what about, what about your spouse? What is she bringing to the table to help you lay that foundation to build your legacy? Because so many times we as men and women, because of, what the last generation dropped the ball on, now we got to carry, that load two times heavier than, what the last generation did. So now here we go. I'm having to build my career. You're building your career. And even just like Kevin Williams saying, it takes two incomes to make it in this economy. Yes, it does. We're not back in the 50s where, it was one man, where, the house was $75 a month. You got mortgages, that's over $3,000.
The bread was a nickel.
This is, close to $700. You got kids that you got to take care of, that they clothes and they schoolings, especially if they go into a private school, that costs money. So what are you? You know what I'm saying? What are you bringing to the table?
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
You gotta bring more than your looks.
That's why I really. Oh, go ahead.
Now, I was gonna say this, man, about what was spoke on just a few minutes ago about if the wife would still have respect for the man if he makes lesser income than her. Man, I just went through some shit just last year. You know what I'm saying? To where half of my goddamn income, half of my income was getting taken. You know what I'm saying? And shit, my wife had to hold everything down for us. You know what I'm saying? But not one time did she not downgrade my position as the leader of the household. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
I still was calling shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, not dictating, but she still let me be the man of the house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like when you get your partner, like Keita said, man, when you looking for your partner, man, they got to be able to be equally yoked to you, and they got to be able to lead you. You know what I'm saying? The only way that you don't have somebody that, like, I'm not gonna get with nobody that's not gonna let me play my position as a man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? She gotta back me up all the way. You feel what I'm saying? And when it comes to business, man, if I got a business plan going and it's working for us, hell yeah, she gotta play a position in that. You know what I'm saying? To make this thing go all the way.
Real talk.
Another thing too is that, you know what I'm saying, even though you two people, the Bible says, you know what I'm saying, that the man who, you know what I'm saying, leaves his mother and father's house becomes, you know what I'm saying, one with his wife. So even though you got two different mindsets, you still got to come together, you know what I'm saying, and bring yourself as one unit.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to. Now let's deal with this 50-50 topic. This 50-50, you bring 50 to the table, you bring 50 to the table. Let's talk about that.
I believe marriage is 100-100, so I can't even agree to 50.
I mean, because honestly, you got a lot of people, especially, you know, I've been seeing this going around on social media, you know, for the past couple months, you know, where they feel like that you know, if a man ain't bringing 50% or if he ain't doing 50-50, then you know, he don't need to be in my life. He need to be, you know, he need to be doing this, he need to be doing that or whatever. But what are you bringing? What are you doing?
Right.
I mean, granted, me and my wife, we believe in 100%. You know, we split everything right down the middle. We get that budget together. You know, whatever bills we're paying on, I bring mine 100%. She brings her 100%. And whatever that we got left over, we'll use that, you know what I'm saying, for entertainment or you know, just to save. But my thing is, why we wanted, you know what I'm saying, deal with, you know, or talk about, you know, 50-50. You know, this thing, you know what I'm saying, it's confusing to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of flack from this though, but
you got a lot of people in the audience too.
Yeah, they showed up waiting.
I'm 100% anti-feminism. Like, feminism movement, like, we women weren't even built to carry the type of load that men carry. And we are coming to the table talking about some 50-50. I'm trying to say this in a way that's
you know they're gonna come for you, right?
They coming. They talking right.
I can take care of myself and all this kind of stuff. Women had to step up because men were stepping down, and so women do not. A real woman wants a man to lead her household. A real woman wants a man to take the lead. So, and when we get to the point where I can do it without you, it's how can you say you want to be married then? How are you married if you can do it without your spouse? And I had to learn the hard way because, see, we come from a matriarchal family. Like, the women in our family took on the leadership positions. So when I'm coming into marriage, I'm like, shoot, well, I'm
seen that.
I mean, we
coming in to, like, I'm finna go ahead and make these moves, and he like, and you come in meeting to it with a man who naturally is a leader. You like, you butting heads. Like, all right, I'm naturally, I was raised to take care of the household. This is what I've seen. The woman is taking care of it and all this kind of stuff. But when you meet a man who is leading the household, it's not a, I can do this all myself. It's a, do I trust him to lead this house? I don't believe in 50-50. I don't believe in this independent movement. I don't believe that a woman should be taking a man's position. I believe it's positions specifically built for men. I believe that. So
I'd like to say you're a wise young lady. I wish more black women would think like you, because the thing, me and Cutie, man, I be telling Cutie, you gotta start recording these conversations we have, because man, I swear we talk about this behind the scenes. He said that this cliche because he already said I really be mad, but we had these conversations. Women, this particular black women, and I hate that black women have bought into this lie that you should be strong, independent. All this stuff. Money does not fix that. Me and Cutie was talking, and I said, man, I'm finna get a lot of flack for this, man. I said, man, my mama miserable. You know what I'm saying? Cutie, I said, man, all this independent stuff, man. My mama in her 60s. You know what I'm saying? I don't think black women understand to have all that, to have wealth and all this type of stuff, and don't have nobody to enjoy with you, going on girl trips and shit, man. But a lot of them girls you going on girl trips with, they going back home to their husband. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Yeah, I ain't got no husband. They got a husband.
Real talk. Hey, we got another guest.
Women had to be, they became strong because they were in survival and had to be strong because the men were taken out of the household.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Trying to step
hold on. No,
bitch,
I can't let you get away with that. Oh no.
Yes.
You're not gonna keep on.
Here we go.
What am I telling? That's a myth. That's a myth.
Say a lot that goes unchallenged becomes the truth.
Come on, tell me, challenge it.
At the end of the day, women made the conscious decision to take those benefits. But what we, instead of working together, hey man, you gotta go. Them people come to inspection, huh? Yeah, they got. You chose at some point. You chose. Hey man, look, Uncle Sam got us right now. I can't wait on you. That was a case of, man, two people being irresponsible. We already in poverty, and now we having kids, and I don't believe in you right now. I don't get me wrong, the man got a lot of responsibilities. Once he released his semen inside that woman, all that, man, the economy bad and all that shit, you better figure it out.
It's not just about the economy, the drug epidemic, the gun epidemic, all of these things that took the man away. So women had to step up in the position to take care of.
When did the crack epidemic happen? When
we was
kids. 79, 80.
I was born.
But that's one part. That was one part of the epidemic. It's the lingering effects of it. The kids that grew up seeing the mama having to leave the household, the daddy being gone from the household, they are modeling what they saw. And so it wasn't just the initial effect, it's the lingering things.
True. True.
Hey,
we got. Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on. We got a guest. We got a guest that just popped in, man. We got DT in the house, man. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, I will say this. It even though we talking about 79 and 80 and the crack epidemic, we can really go back and say it started with slavery when they was taking the men out of the home and selling them. Like, if we really want to go to the depths of it, we can take it back to when they was taking us out of the homes.
Come on.
I mean, you say
you don't want to go there, but really all we're seeing is the lingering effects of certain things. I'm not saying that it's relevant today to where you can't change your life. I believe that everybody can pick up and change their life. I'm 100% on that. And that you are not the result, or I mean, you are not bound to your past. Okay. You're not bound to your history, but I do believe that does affect your way of thinking, the way you see money, the way you see the world, the way you see people, your relationship with people, and all of those things that you have to recondition. So you can be one way and recondition yourself and train yourself to develop new habits.
Right.
I agree with
you.
you.
That's where evolution comes into play too.
I just don't agree with the myth about with the taking the men out the home, and I just. You
don't agree with that? All right. If you don't agree with that, then you don't agree with me saying that men got lazy. All right.
I mean, because the thing is, look, during slavery, you know how hard that was for a man to stay with his wife, to know that white man was coming out to rape his wife, and to stay with and keep the fact. Look,
we ain't gotta go through that.
I'm just saying, period. I'm just saying we done endure we don't endure the harshest shit. Today it's all about choice. That's all I'm just saying.
That's
it's
right.
All about choice. I don't want to give no excuses to nothing, because today it's all about choices. That's all I'm saying. That's why I say I got to disagree.
You are right, and choices do matter. Every day we tell our kids, like, how do you know you're gonna have a good day? Because I decide I'm gonna have a good day. That's what they say. Everything does come down to a choice. But when you grow up and see what's modeled in front of you, and you naturally model those behaviors, then that's why sometimes it's hard for us to get ahead as people, because what we've seen modeled.
Right.
White people, they grew up seeing, all right, I'm going to private school, my parents are business owners, they creators, and all these things. We didn't grow up naturally seeing that as a society. So now we're creating that, and now we're trying to develop the habits that they had late. We're late on a lot of things.
You know what we're fucking up at, though?
Where?
This is what we fucking up at. And I'm guilty of it too. I gotta I'm gonna put myself out here. I'm just
come on, Bill. Come on, Bill.
Man, we want to give our kids all the shit that we never had, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That's what we fucking up. Everybody, look. See, this is gonna be my. So I waited till I turned 40 to have a child, and I used to be on there criticizing y'all asses like a motherfucker, boy. Everybody show their kids the first week of school, all them pretty outfits and shit. I ain't seen no 6 weeks report cards. You know what I'm saying? Put all the emphasis in the wrong places, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man, we learn from our mother's mistakes, wasn't on like trying to have something and making sure our kids don't live. But we took away the values that we should be instilling in them.
And the work ethic. Yes. The work ethic to work for things.
The work ethic.
I can 100% agree that I do that too, and these kids are entitled. Like,
yeah, man,
very entitled. Be in Mexico right now.
Hey, real talk. Hey,
look,
BT.
Go in there and read some books. But see, that was the thing on the white side. Like, they can go into their parents' business and work. Like, we have to create these things to where they can work. All right, let me develop the habit of I'm going to. The lifestyle I'm living is because of it's something that I work for, and I think that's where we fall out as people.
Yeah, and that's exactly where I'm at. They asked who was that? I forgot who mother that was. And it was a topic. Should your child have to struggle, whatever, before they have to work? And that was the question. Like, nah, I don't want my child to do. I'm grooming my child to run a business, and that's where
they ain't gonna run it successfully, because the business gonna come with struggle. Keep going.
And that's where I'm at today. That's why I had to reinvent myself, because the thing is, this is what we have, Black people, and this is what I want everybody to understand. Your child cannot inherit that good ass job you got. Yeah. We have to start building. But the problem is, man, a lot of us don't understand how money works.
Yeah.
We really don't. I'm gonna tell you how I know. I'm gonna tell you how I know for a fact we don't understand how money works. We always have people that say that what they'll do, well, if they had this amount of money. Well, when them PPP loans went around, Negro told you what they'll do with the money, man. They blowed it.
No buy bags.
They showed up.
We blew our chance. Man, hey, man, look. That's what I'm working on.
That's why so many people who hit the lottery go broke.
Yeah. Say, look, check this out.
All right, go ahead,
check this out. Check this out. BT, you had a comment earlier, man. You said if he had it your way, I would. You said you would cover everything, but it's not the 1950s. So single income is impossible for the economy today.
Yes, sir.
Back when Grandpa could take care of everything, not in today's world unless you like that. You know what I'm saying? So what do you mean by that, bro? Like you with the 50-50 split.
I'm saying bread, gasoline, milk, eggs, little basic necessities didn't cost what they cost today. Mortgage for a house didn't cost what it costs today. Car notes didn't cost what they cost today. The cost of living was a lot different, and our grandparents were getting paid. Our grandparents could work at Sherman-Williams Paint Company and take care of the whole household because the price of everything isn't the way it was. So if I had it my way, I would want my wife to be able to stay at home if that's what she wanted to do. But like I say, with today's economy, it's damn near impossible unless you own like that.
Yeah.
I have to disagree on that. I have to disagree with that. I don't believe it's because of the economy. I believe that because it's people out here, millionaires, making YouTube videos. So it's people out here making freaking $30,000 from a coaching call. So I don't believe that it's because of the economy.
Okay, I hear you on that.
You have to survive on a single income.
Agree on that. Can you agree that minimum wage hasn't changed?
Well, minimum wage. What does minimum wage have to do with it?
That's how much you're getting paid. If minimum wage hasn't changed,
that's from a job. Like I don't believe.
Yeah.
So,
so King, you just basically saying they got to switch their hustle up.
Exactly.
They need to research and see
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because you might be in the wrong vehicle. If you have big goals and big dreams, and your household is, say, it takes $10,000 a month to run your household, and you going to work at McDonald's, like that's not just gonna work.
No, it's not.
I agree with both of y'all. I agree with both of y'all. I agree with you. We have to evolve with times. Hey, with you also. Hey, we need to income. It's just about evolving and making it work at this point. The way of doing things, it cannot be the same. And for us as like what you, I agree with you. What I tell you there right, I'm reinventing myself. I done the trucking industry thing for almost 11 years. I made money, I lost money. Hey, I'm just trying to do something different. Look, we doing podcasts. Cutie tell man, I sit around and think of something in a minute. Me and Cutie talk just like that. We doing it, and that's what we at today. We have to work that. We can't look at it. Hey, man, this is what we at. We have to constantly continue to think about how can we reinvent ourselves, especially with technology today. Man, it's either get with it, left behind.
Right.
There's certain things I do not want to do. I'll be fighting with myself, but all I'm doing is playing myself at the end of the day when I don't go with it. You know, it's just what we at today. We moving at warp speed.
Real talk. Doretha Watson said we should give our kids the opportunity to see and explore all things. Don't invest in material things, invest in knowledge. Make certain that children understand financial success and hardships. Real talk.
Yeah.
Real
talk.
And just to piggyback on that, you know, what are we teaching our children? Because the main thing is the main thing. we have to build a legacy, you know what I'm saying, for our children and our children's children. I mean, it's so much, you know what I'm saying, that now that we at the helm of, you know, raising our children, you know, getting them prepared for college and prepared for life. What have we laid out? Have we invested in life insurance? Have we invested in annuities and securities? What have we put back so that when we're gone, they can have something, you know what I'm saying, that they can be able to regenerate themselves? I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, that we're really pushing enough of, you know, allowing generational wealth to come forth out of us. And we're at that generation where we're in our late 30s, early 40s, some people in their 50s. What are we doing to, you know what I'm saying, to bring about that generational wealth for our families?
TJ, man. QD, we got to start doing this shit, man.
Man, I'm about to jump on that call with y'all, man, because I've been thinking about this. For real. Man. No, for real.
It's two things that black people. No, it's three things that we can do. It is no excuse not to have these three things. Right now, just insurance policies. You got term life and whole life.
Come on now. Comment in the chat if you want to quote right now.
I just played it right here.
Yeah. This is my sister I was telling you about.
Simple shit like that.
Yeah, man.
Man, get you a whole life, especially right now with your kids. Start right now. Get them a whole life. Lock it in. Look, for a term life, I don't want to put everybody in my business. In 2012, I was 32. I got a term life, $50,000. At the time, it was like $16.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm 43 years old. It's $20. It's good till I'm 65. Get your whole life now if you're in your 30s. Get your whole life, lock it in. For a whole life, I'm just saying this all in all, if I was passed away, God forbid, my wife and my daughter got down there $500,000 worth of insurance. It's locked in. It's never gonna change. Get your whole life. It's gonna be with you for your whole life. That's what it means. Simple. It's not rocket science.
And that's great advice. If you are in a position to where you can't, because whole life is a little bit more expensive, but for your kids, if you start them off with a term, at least a term, and that locks them in for 20, 30 years, even by the time they 20 or 30, and they do convert some of that to whole life, then it's still going to be no more than $100. Like, we have to start thinking about these things. GoFundMe is not going to take care of your legacy.
It's not. I'm about sick of that.
And he's passing the fish plates. I mean, doing these fish fries is not going to happen.
Man.
If something happens to you, do you want your kids to go to school? Do you want your kids to be able to start a job? I mean, a business? Do you want them to be able to buy a house? What do you want your kids to be able to do? And you need to plan that way. Do you want your wife to have to immediately go back to work, or do you want her to grieve for at least 5 years or something, not worrying about how to bury you?
Real talk.
I had to make sure I did that shit.
Same here. I mean, even though, you know what I'm saying, it's taking some money out of my paycheck, I know, you know what I'm saying, my family's going to be taken care of, you know what I'm saying, if anything did happen to me. Real talk.
We just call insurance a love letter. Like, it shows how much you cared and loved your family if you have that in place.
Because
people don't want to mess around and especially if you have living benefits on your life insurance. Like, if something happened to you where you have a stroke, get cancer, or get critically ill, you don't have to worry about your wife having to take on 2 jobs or your husband having to take on 2 jobs to we talking about the paying all the bills. If something happened to you and you ain't got that income on the other side, then what? So you need to make sure you have
something to fall back on.
Right. But we ain't thinking about that. Okay.
But we're not thinking about that. We're too busy, you know what I'm saying, trying to chase the bag and, trying to keep up with the Joneses and stuff. Look, I'm at a place in my life where I ain't trying to keep up with the Joneses. For what? I got to build my legacy, you know what I'm saying, so that when my daughter, decides that she wants to get married, I can be able, to cover that, that wedding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's so much I'm saying that now, you know, being at 43 years old, and let's look at, you know what I'm saying, 4 years later when she graduates, you know what I'm saying, from high school. What have I put up for her, you know what I'm saying, for college? Besides, you know what I'm saying, you know, getting her signed up for scholarships. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my daughter, she's very hot. She's very ambitious. And I love that about her. She told me, she said, Daddy, I want a Tesla when I graduate from high school. I'm like, do you know how much a Tesla is right now? Compared to, you know what I'm saying, you know how much it will be 4 years, you know what I'm saying, 4 years from now. What are we going to do, you know what I'm saying, to how we're going to build towards that? Mm-hmm. That's what, you know what I'm saying, that's how I challenge, you know what I'm saying, my child. And I think, and let me finish this and I'll give it back to you, QD. I think a lot of times, you know, that because of where we are, you know, the generation that we live in, I do see that we are trying to take that into consideration, but we're not really putting a lot of emphasis on it. And I think, no, I believe that we need to, you know what I'm saying, push this more so that we can be able to have the same generational wealth that, you know, most white people, that they have themselves.
Yeah. I think we need to invest in insurance and knowledge and a skill set that cannot be taken away from you. Like, we have to get our kids to develop, because these just are, it's a chance that your child might make it in sports. It's a chance they might make it in performing arts and things like that. But you need to develop in a skill that that can't be taken away from you. That's in technical, like some in, say, media development, or say
IT.
IT. Shoot, insurance. Even because everybody gonna need insurance, or like, it's so many career fields or skill sets that you can develop in understanding people relationships, thing, and so many people. I can ask this question: how many of us haven't read a book since high school on this call right now?
Man, we were just talking about that, bro.
You said haven't or haven't?
Hey, QD, bro, it's like it's a script, man. Bro, look,
you sing your words manifest before your eyes, bro. That's what that is.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. DT.
Yes, sir.
We read all the time, right? But look, what I've been doing lately though, I've been doing autos. I just been doing auto books. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been listening to books, you know what I'm saying, on the regular. So, but I hadn't been like reading like I used to. You know what I'm saying? But
it ain't nothing like
even if it's not a physical
eyes
book,
on them words, man.
Yeah,
ain't nothing like picking up that book and locking your eyes on the words.
I don't.
Because really, it develops your vocabulary, and you are seeing it. It locks in. You can see something, hear something, and what is it? Right? Those are the three ways that you can lock something in your memory. But reading is so detrimental. I didn't know how valuable reading was until I was an adult, because we were reading the wrong things.
Oh, real talk.
But you know what? As the time go, man, a lot of people ain't gonna know how to read no more.
Well, the kids don't know how to do cursive. They took cursive. They don't know how to sign their name.
Right.
But they taking this out of for whatever reason, because you can do a signature on the computer. You can type it in. It's gonna make it cursive.
Or you can do the audio book.
Do the audio. Yeah.
But I love audiobooks. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I love audiobooks. So when I'm in the car, I do that and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not against that. It's just
look, I'm paper Bible saved, so I gotta, you know what I'm saying, I gotta have the physical in my hand, you know, in order for me, you know what I'm saying, to get it. That's just me.
Well, it's so many books with the keys.
You make me feel so ashamed. This means I'm needed, because they keep coming up. It means I'm just telling you
gotta do it. You just gotta do it.
I got 3 good read, bro. I am read.
If anyone watching this is in marketing, I'm gonna give y'all a key. I'm gonna give y'all a key book. If you are in marketing and you're watching this, you need to be reading The Story Brand by Donald Miller. That is the key to marketing. That book. If you in a company where you are the marketing director, if you are trying to start a business to where you want to be a social media developer, read that book. Another book that'll take you to another level is the Power of Positive Thinking. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that's a good book.
Boy, that you will see the world differently. So those are two books that I would recommend. But for sure, if you're in marketing, read that book.
I'm gonna tell y'all a book to read. If you ain't read it, like she said, since high school, just to start off a warm up. It's a good read. It's easy. It ain't gonna make your brain hurt, make you sleepy. Start with the don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small. Start with that one right there. I swear, it's real small and it's real easy, and it has a lot of wisdom in it. Start with that book right there.
Yeah, that
by
right
Richard Carlson.
Hell, I can't remember.
Is it this one?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I cannot. That was actually okay. You got it right there. That was the first book that I actually read that started my journey on to reading. Almost 20 years ago. That was the first book somebody gave me. He said, "Look, just read this." And because look, when I say reading, I don't get me wrong. I was reading the nigga books, all them urban legend.
Yeah, I was there too. I was there too, bro. That's what got me.
You gotta start somewhere.
When I seen that the storyline was the same.
Hey, so he said, "Here, man, just start with this one right here." He just gave me something like it was like he was almost like a spiritual guide that was sent to me, man. And I've been reading ever since, but I've slacked a lot. And you made a good point. You made me even more feel more ashamed talking about a book. What's the last book I don't read?
Hey, Dorita said 50 Cent got some good books too.
A stab. That wasn't intended to be a stab. That was just a little cut in surgery. You know? A cut is to heal you. A stab is to hurt you. But
I mean, I got my spiritual books that I read. That helps me more my walk with God. But I know I need to branch out more into helping building my business, expanding my mind. My thing is, and Bell knows me from back in the day. I've always been an open-minded person. I never, was closed off to people, but at the same time, I've always, wanted to build, more knowledge. And, a lot of people feel like, they can come to me and, because I'm knowledgeable in that area, I can speak on it. But there's nothing wrong, with gaining more knowledge. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey. While we talking about books, Rakita got a book out right now.
Oh,
hey.
You got it right there.
Okay.
The Married Business and Survivor. Come on, man. Why you ain't promoting this? Why you not?
Yeah, we need to talk about it, Keita.
Talk about this right here, man. Yeah.
I ain't talking about it.
Okay, it makes sense now.
I'm working on my second.
It makes sense now. I get it.
Let me put that back up there, man. I gotta give her this promo, man.
You reading the book? You right? Okay.
Right now.
Y'all slipping. People still writing books out here, and y'all still ain't reading.
Hey, did you see how she threw that in there?
Yeah.
And she know Big Bro gonna put it down.
I remember.
Put that up real quick, man. Put that up one more time.
Like that was I wrote the Marriage and Business Survival Guide because it's fundamental things like in basketball, it's fundamental moves that you just have to do to be even qualified to be in this race, to be considered in a position in an NBA team. But in marriage and business, nobody is defining what it takes to be married to a driven person. And that's really what I'm gonna talk about in the second book, The CEO's Wife, is what does it take to be married to a driven person? A person who is actively and obsessively pursuing their goals. Like, you have to understand that this person is about results. You have to understand that they not like trying to put you to the side, but they are after trying to accomplish their goals. You have to understand your community matters. You have to understand what you're listening to, even your news feed on social media. Like, if it's nothing that's feeding you, you need to clean it up. You need to unfollow. You need to follow things that are feeding you to be better. So to be able to mentally withstand the pressure that comes with this lifestyle. So yeah, that's just
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
What would you say to someone that doesn't know it may be their purpose in life to help someone else achieve their dream?
What would I say to them?
Yeah.
I would say, you know what, for real, be okay with that. Oh, dang, I can't get this. Hold on, wait. All right. Don't let nobody make you feel less than or make you feel less than or not worthy or just some not important piece of person because you want to see somebody else achieve their goals or to support somebody else. It's nothing wrong with that. I think the world is showing people that you need to don't work for nobody or that job don't appreciate you and all this kind of stuff. Some people love that, and people don't need to feel ashamed of that. I feel like people are shaming that position because if you don't have that supportive person in those positions, then the business won't survive anyway. So I don't believe that they should be shamed. I feel like that's something that you should walk into as a strength. That is a strength of yours. So that's what I would say to them.
Okay.
Not everybody gonna be the leader. Some people
gotta follow.
Hey, Keita. So with being the CEO's wife, Keita, you know you a very ambitious person, man. You've been an ambitious person ever since you was little, right? So being the CEO's wife and marrying somebody that's the same, that has the same ambition as you, how does it feel sitting down and letting them and following their dreams? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does it feel? I mean, I don't want to say sit on the sideline. I'm saying, well, how does it feel playing pimping to Jordan? How does it feel?
Good question.
You
know what? I'm gonna be real on this video right now. After 10 years, I'm to the point where I'm ready to walk into my strengths. And for a long time, like you're saying, you got two Jordans everybody. You can't have two Jordans on the court at the same time.
You trying to see if you can carry a team by yourself now?
Come on.
Hey, hey, but you know what, Keita? Pippen had that opportunity.
Exactly.
He had that opportunity.
And Pippen was just as good too. Pippen was good too. He
went to the finals. He went to the finals.
Role to play.
Yeah.
And if everybody play their role successfully, then we all can win a championship. So, yes, you are Jordan in this moment. All right, but it's time for me to take the winning shot now. So, it was something I had to learn to walk into. That okay, I need to be in this season of support. And now that I've been called to do something different, it's time for me to step up, and I had to learn how to be more of a strategic thinker. So it wasn't just I'm gonna wake up and be Jordan a day. He's naturally Jordan. I had to learn to be a Jordan. I had to learn to be a star player. So it's one thing to naturally have a gift, and it's another thing to learn how to use a gift.
Yeah. How y'all feel about that, fellas?
Man, I love her analogy. I love her spirit. Hey, you some people probably get this from you. You probably might disagree with me, but this ain't have nothing to do with nothing. Just listen to you tonight. It seems like you got a lot of like look conservative values.
I am on the conservative side. I do.
I love it because
I'm learning to be okay with it because our people. We think that all conservatives are our white people, and we downplay.
No, for real though. We talk about that all the time.
But I am more on the conservative side, and that's just my view.
I listen. One thing I do a lot of talking, but I do a lot of listening also. I don't know if you know that or not, but I do a lot of listening.
What have you heard that made you say that?
It don't matter, but it don't even matter.
Hey, Danielle, you got the floor. How do you feel playing Pippen to Jordan?
I mean, I feel like we switch roles sometimes.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Like I'm Jordan and you Pippen sometimes, baby.
Yeah, that's real. Nah,
you remember what happened? You remember we had played basketball not too long ago.
Nah, hey, but check this out, man. With her and me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always the one that's gonna be like, if she come to me with some shit, I mean, like, okay, let's do it.
Look, wait.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me tell y'all something. So when we first got together, I was a very headstrong woman. Like I was very independent. Like he would have to tell me, babe, don't carry the groceries upstairs. I got the groceries. Like I'll have all the groceries in both my hands. He like, nah, that's a man job. Independent. He had to really break me down to my feminineness. It was hard. It was for me. But
I'm right there with you. I'm still learning how to be more feminine.
You know what I'm saying? He went so far. He threw away all my basketball shorts. I ain't had no more basketball shorts. He ain't want to see them. You know, that was my comfortability.
He wanted you to be girly.
Yeah, he was like, he used to tell me, I ain't going to bed with no dude. I don't want you to be sleeping up basketball shorts.
Hell yeah.
Well, I thank God my wife, you know what I'm saying, was very prissy and, girly. Or
bro,
whatever.
I like a strong woman, bro. But I like my women to be feminine, bro. Like I gotta be. I gotta be a man, bro. Like all the way. I don't want nothing.
I love my wife being feminine.
I'm gonna ask this question. So we have two black women on the panel. Do black women feel shamed about wanting to embrace their feminism? Like for what I mean by that is when I say feminism, I mean like being feminine, like being a girly girl. So I like girly girl.
Man, look,
it's like Didi said.
I love girly girl women.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Look, but see,
I love it.
I think it's like Didi said. We had to learn to be that way. But I believe that girly girl was looked at as weak. Like,
yeah,
I don't want to be weak. But
look, there. I would.
But now
there's a power in it though.
But
it is. I'm learning.
I
want to be more feminine. I can't even say the word.
We used to be more girly. We also girly.
Yeah, I just said girly. I didn't even play myself like that. I just said girly. I see y'all.
I want to be more girly. Like now, I'm to the point where I want to hold your hands more, be more affectionate, and all these kind of things. But it's kind of weird. So I'm slowly trying to do it, and then it's like, where is that coming from?
Your natural state.
What you doing?
Natural state. Man. That's your natural state. That's it.
Let me tell you something.
I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna come back in a few weeks.
My new bonus family really put the girliness out of me. I'm gonna tell you something. When I went out with my mother-in-law and them, they dressed me. It was so hard for me to wear what I wore that night because I'm not used to being girly. But my husband and the family brought that out of me a lot. You know, it's where, but I have a heart attack going to the nail shop. Like I tell them, I like basic. I don't like all the extras. I really start having a panic attack. Don't put no hot pink on my nails. I do white light. It's too girly for me. I don't like all that.
I'm learning to be
I'm gonna tell y'all a quick. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm just learning to be softer and and just like I said, be more feminine. Not even just in my actions and what I'm wearing or my nails, all these kind of things, but just in how I speak. Like I want to now start calling them little, names. Hey, babe. It just sounds weird. Hey, babe, how you doing? Hey, Bookie Bear. What's another name I can use?
Look, as a woman, look. Let's go. As a woman, doesn't it feel so good to be able to have someone to share that with, and be able to relax and be yourself and be that? I said that to say this because I know a couple of women that's getting to the bag. That's my homegirl. They're so stuck in their way. They have this ideal what a relationship should be like, and I think that's where a lot of women play themselves. You got to get out this idea of what, and that's where you sabotage it because you kill the organicness because you start building this whole situation what you think it's to be and just let it be, and you like, oh, the dude got to be doing this, he need to be making this. Throw away them ideals and let some be what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to.
Basically, I'm saying whenever I hear a woman, basically trying to talk about, I want my man to be this. Oh, he got to be 6 foot tall. He got to do this. All you doing is you're selling yourself a dream. Look at the reality of of who God is sending into your life and accept who He allows.
Well, I got to give you some pushback on this because I got to look at you got to have standards in life. Period.
I mean, yeah, I'm saying that you got to have standards, but at the same time, you just can't sit up here and build, all these different, what you're saying about the ideals, all these ideals and everything. And what if, if you meet a man that doesn't fit that, some of those ideals that you're looking for. He fits some of it.
He's building the standards on the wrong foundation, though. Like, it's not just about looks. Okay, he's 6'4" and needs muscles and all this kind of stuff. Shoot, you be 6'4" with these muscles and broke,
no drive,
no drive, and no sense of self-awareness and all these kind of things. Like, I need you to be self-aware. I need you to be constantly improving yourself, investing in yourself. And
real talk.
That's common sense talk. See, look, that's not asking nobody for that's some shit you supposed to have without me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Are we having a real conversation or not?
It's a real conversation.
Let's keep it real, bro.
To be asking you to have that, I shouldn't even be talking to you.
Right.
You need me to instill that in you? Man, you need a lot of work. You need to be working on yourself.
I see why other cultures look at the people's parents before they hand their child away or who their kids hanging around. I get it now.
Yep. You remember that shit?
I do too.
You remember that shit growing up? Man.
That makes a lot of difference.
That shit make a lot of difference.
It really do.
Hey, was it Melissa? God's child, she said, now half unless it's downtime with the employment, put something with something and make something work to the question at hand. Hey, yeah, that's basically what it, if it's downtime, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would say that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
I still don't agree about, the 50-50, you know what I'm saying? Because you're 100% person. You're you.
Yeah.
How you gonna bring half of you? You know what I'm saying, to the marriage?
When you get married, it says you become one. It doesn't say you become half and half.
You become half and half, exactly. So
you become one.
I really want that, you know what I'm saying, that stigma, that cliche to die. because it's never been where, you know what I'm saying, you're bringing half of yourself versus, you know what I'm saying, this other person bringing half of themselves and becoming one. No, you're one individual person versus you're one individual person, but you're bringing you and they're bringing themselves to become.
Yeah. You're helping your partner balance out. It's not a half and half thing. You're balancing out. You're giving each other some stability.
But do you realize, you know, that this is what society is still teaching? You know, even us that's in our 40s.
Yeah.
Those that's in their 30s. Look at the younger generation. The younger generation don't even know nothing about how to build a legacy. So what are we going? How can we teach them? If, you know what I'm saying, we're still pushing that perspective out, you know what I'm saying, to the younger generation.
Right. Hey, look here. I had to turn the camera out, man, because I got to stop my blood now.
Hey,
man, if
we got Minister TJ on here, man. We can't do what we usually do. I'm trying to calm down all the
Monday.
I'm why I turned the camera
out all day. I'm glad you
turned the camera out.
Hey, TJ, you see, I've been trying to calm down on my cousin. I ain't been talking too much today.
Hey, I mean, I appreciate the selling respect, guys. I mean, granted, you know, I was the same way. I ain't been saying nothing.
See, that's the thing. Like, people think you become saved or you get closer to God. You just don't remember what it was like back then.
I still remember.
We all fall short of the glory.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, don't get it twisted, y'all. And I'm gonna be transparent on, you know what I'm saying, on this part. Which, you know what I'm saying, this is a little bit, you know what I'm saying, past the you know, our topic or whatever. Yeah, there's times where, you know what I'm saying, where I want to smoke a blunt. That's still there. But I know how to, you know what I'm saying, to crucify that.
Right.
There's times where I want to, you know what I'm saying, go out and have a drink, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, club it or whatever, but I know how to crucify that desire. You know, so many times, you know what I'm saying, you know, a lot of people look at Christianity as it being a weak religion. And it's not even about religion, it's about your relationship. It's how you build upon your relationship with God, you know what I'm saying, getting to know his son, Jesus Christ, as Lord and Savior. Because a lot of people get stuck at the Savior part and don't want to make him Lord. You know, all right, I don't want to be on. I don't want to end up, you know, in the pulpit tonight. I don't want to get in the pulpit tonight. But you know, since we're gonna talk about the topic, you know, what I'm saying, of should a man pay all the bills?
Say, look, check this out. Next week, TJ, I got Minister Tammy. She's coming on the show. Y'all gonna have a great time. But, hey,
okay,
I'm gonna have to turn my camera off next week.
Well, but definitely, I'll say what the topic gonna be. What the topic gonna be?
We gonna talk about it.
But look,
we gonna talk about it.
But look, because in closing, man, we do our in closing, conclusions, and everything. Yeah. Look, we're gonna talk
benediction.
Here, man.
You know I gotta serve the benediction, so you know what I'm saying, put me at, you know what I'm saying, put me in.
Yeah, you got it.
Look, y'all, man. Look, if you with somebody, and I hope you with somebody, you married that person because you really love that person, not because of what they got or what they can do for you or how beneficial they is in your life. You should really be building with somebody, man, because your ass gonna get old.
Quick.
Look, man, shit changed, man. One day you up, one day you down. One day it's your turn, it's somebody else's turn, man. You find somebody that you can build with, man. That believe in your dreams, they're gonna stand behind your dream. It might not be their dream, but they believe that they should be supporting you. That's all that matters. Like, hey, they might not even believe this shit gonna work, but I need you to support me 100%, no matter what.
Yeah.
So
I think the person goes even further when they believe, if they know you support them 100%, believe in them.
Yeah. Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk.
What you got for us? What's your ending words for us, Danielle?
I had no use for to call my name. I felt it. Yeah. It's like when you in school and know they for to call your name.
Yeah. You get scared, man.
I ain't scared.
What's your ending thoughts on should a man pay all the bills? And it's all on you.
I feel like, the way me and my husband do things, there is he don't pay all the bills. It's, we see who's going to do what and just do it. And keep going. Like, that's how we live life. Whatever's left, put it up, keep going, but have a plan and go and, have stuff set aside. Put it, if you have any extra money, I would say, find out what you're going to put it into and keep it growing. Don't let it, keep withering out your pockets. Have a plan. Still take care of the household, but invest in something as well.
Real talk. Real talk. All right, Rakita Starks.
All right. My ending words are these. I believe that we already know the statistics. Almost 50% of marriages end in divorce due to sexual problems or financial problems. Get rid of what should be done, or should a man pay the bill? Should a woman help carry the load? What works for y'all? Communicate and see what works for y'all. If it's 70% and you 30, or it's 40 and 60, whatever works for y'all, do what's best for y'all. Don't let the societal norms dictate and determine what y'all gonna do in your marriage, because everybody got to find their own way. So I'm gonna say no. I believe that nobody should carry a load alone. You were made as a helpmate. The wives, we were made as helpmates. So whatever you got to do to help your man, then do it. But that's from me. If you want to follow me, Rakita Starks, Rickeyta, Starks, Starks. Married to Success. We have Power Couples retreats. We hosting the next one in August here in Mexico. Again, I'm actually at the resort location where we were seeing what it was about. So this is the location for the Power Couples retreat in August, as well as the Power Couples conference that we host every November. So stay in contact. And
now your book right there, I got it up right now.
The Marriage and Business Survival Guide.
I'm definitely have to check that out. And
be on the lookout for the next one, The CEO's Wife, the 7 principles that every married entrepreneur should know when married to an ambitious person. So
I need to really read too.
Yeah. Hey, Keita,
go look those out.
Yeah, put your contact information in the comments so they can have it.
How do they?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it. Don't worry about it. Hey, TJ, come on with it, brother.
Well, here's the benediction.
Yeah.
The question y'all saying was, should a man pay all the bills? Now, granted, from Genesis 3, we understand about the fall, where when Adam and Eve sinned in the garden, God, spoke the curse over Adam, saying that he has to work by the sweat of his brow and till from the ground that would have yielded for him, but now he has to work extra harder because the ground was closed off to him. We have to understand that as men in this society now, we're still working by the sweat of our brow, all because of that curse that was pronounced over 6,000 years ago. Now, at the same time, our women, because of the becoming lackadaisical, becoming, weak-minded, becoming lazy, they had to come and step up. But if we get back to our God-called place and being the man that God has called us to be, being the leader, being the protector, being the one that leads the home, not the one that stands back in the shadows, then the woman can be able to be and I have to correct you on this one, Keita, the Bible calls the woman the helpmeet. And when you look at the word helpmeet in the Hebrew, it means that it's a person that helps that person meets their destiny. We have to understand that we all have a purpose in life. And it's much more than just being the breadwinner. It's much more than being the one that stays at home and takes care of the house or whatever. What are you doing to build your legacy? Because at the end of the day, your children and your children's children is carrying your name. It ain't always about the, I got to get to the bag, or I got to keep up with the Joneses. What are you doing to build your family? What are you doing, so that the generations after you can be able to continue what you started? So now we got to bring ourselves to the mindset of, how can I improve what society says that I'm not? So we have to truly, truly, truly think about what God first put in you. And then the person that you've gotten with, who may have the same drive, may have the same passion, what are they bringing to the table to become one? Because at the end of the day, it's about you and the person that you ended up being with. Are you and that person going to build that legacy so that your children can carry it on? Or are we going to continue the same cycle? We got to break the cycle. We got to. So should a man pay all the bills? I believe that he has his part to make sure, that the household is being ran properly, making sure that everything in the household is being taken care of and handled, and as well as the woman, it's her responsibility to help him to achieve the goals, to achieve the vision, to achieve the purpose that he has in life, to help her even get to where she needs to go as well, which is destiny. I'm gonna say something, and this is gonna be the end of it. There's a preacher by the name of Bishop E. Bernard Jordan that says this: destiny is not left up to chance, but it's a matter of choice. What choice are you making in order to reach your destiny?
And let the church say, Amen.
Hey, TJ, man,
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Boy, hey, you gonna make me start back going to church.
I gotta let my light shine, bro. I gotta let my light shine. I got to.
You heard that, Keita? You heard that?
Nah, but look, hey man, that was a great show, man. I appreciate everybody. The Lions DFW, from a married man's perspective.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate everybody that came on, man. All our new viewers, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Everybody that was on the comment, everybody that commented, everybody that was alive here, man. We appreciate y'all, man, for always looking out for us, man, each Thursday, man. We appreciate the support, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mama Sonia.
We'll be back next week, God willing, with a new hot topic from a married man's perspective. But we are asking all the women to tap in. All the married women, all the women who want to get married. Tap in. This is the place to be.
Yeah.
And good night, y'all.
We need our married men too. Hold on. We need our married men too to jump on. Cause we
real talk.
Y'all as well. Real talk.
We're gonna have a battle of the sexes, man, next Thursday, man. We're gonna have and I got a mediator that's gonna be on live too. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Hey, my sister information is right there, man. Rakita Starks. She is the CEO's wife. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This starts
y'all see
good game you dropped, man. You dropped some jewels tonight.
Real talk.
Real jewels tonight. I love that.
TJ,
perspectives.
Hey, we appreciate
y'all's view. Keep doing what y'all doing, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming on your vacation in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go to real. Hey, when y'all see her billboards all over Dallas, man, y'all make sure y'all take a picture, man, and inbox it to us. TJ, Marcus Thompson said, send him your church information, please, so he can come by.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead, since you're watching, live. Here we go. We are at the International Purpose and Destiny Center, where people are delivered and purpose is discovered. My pastors and founders are Chief Apostle Odell Bunton Sr. and Apostle Donna L. Bunton, founders and leaders of our fire ministry. We are located at 2305 Oak Lane, Suite 128. Grand Prairie, Texas 75051. Services, Sunday morning services at 10 a.m. and Wednesday night Bible studies at 7 p.m. You can go to our church page, which is the International Purpose and Destiny Center as well, where you can get all details concerning ministry events and keep up with, with our ministry. So I really thank God for you guys. I'll repeat it one more time for the address. So for those that want to come visit on Sunday mornings, it's 2305 Oak Lane, Suite 128, Grand Prairie, Texas 75051. We look forward to seeing you there. And once again, we are the Purpose and Destiny Center, where people are delivered and purpose is discovered.
Man, say what? You put that out there right there. I put the address up, man. 2305 Oak Lane, man. Y'all go make sure y'all check out TJ, man, and all the apostles over there. Hey, that's another great show. Y'all can go back and look at the playback, man. We're gonna put it in the group, and it's also gonna be on my page, man. Like I say, everybody that on here, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all follow my people, man. That's another night, man, of the Lions DFW from a married man's perspective. We're gonna get back at y'all, man, next Thursday at 9:30. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Next Thursday at 9:30. Y'all be blessed.
Nice.